own a home or have plans to in the future? Or are you upside down in your mortgage and need help? Tune in right now to the Call Toni Real Estate Radio Show with Toni Patillo and her co-host Carla Dennis. This is where you come to learn about buying real estate. Here's Toni.
Hello, Los Angelinos. I'm your host, Toni Patillo, and you're listening to Call Toni Real Estate Radio here on KTLK AM 1150. I'm here with my co-host, Carla Dennis in the house. Really excited to have with us today our guest, Stahl. Stan is president of the Los Angeles chapter of the Information Systems Security Association and the founder and president of Citadel Information Group. And an information security management firm is what they are. Stan has been ISSA LA president for 4 years and is the architect of its community outreach program, which is designed to stimulate necessary collaboration between Los Angeles business and community leaders, technical IT professionals, and the information security community. He is a pioneer in the field of information security, having entered the field in 1980. So, Stan, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Toni. It's a real pleasure to be here.
I want to kind of talk about what is a cyber crime and how does it relate to like the real estate market, for example?
Good question, Carla. 3 years ago, a small escrow company down in Manhattan Beach, Village View Escrow, Michelle Marsico, who runs that organization, that company, comes into work one morning ready to close a deal on a house and goes online to the bank to, make sure the money's there and move it around and, do all the things that have to happen when a house closes. $400,000 is missing.
Oh,
and it's like, whoa, what happened? And she calls her bank. Where's the $400,000 that was there yesterday? I need that to close a house. And the bank says, Michelle, you transferred that money overseas yesterday.
Oh,
and Michelle says, I did no such thing. And the bank said, oh, yes, you did. There was an online transaction for $400,000 to move that money. And we executed your instructions and we moved it.
Oh, my word.
That was fraudulent.
Wow.
What happened was that cyber criminals had sent both Michelle and her assistant emails. They're called phishing emails with a PH, PHISHING, had sent emails with a attachment, and it was like, click on this attachment for more information. Well, they did that. Clicking on that attachment downloaded and installed malicious software. It's called malware onto both their computers that gave the cyber criminals who were in Eastern Europe access to Michelle's computers. All of that went back to Eastern Europe, included when they logged onto the bank, their user ID and password. Sometimes they're very easy to notice. Spelling's wrong, grammar's wrong, that sort of thing. It says it's from your bank, but it uses grammar that no English-speaking writer would ever use.
Right.
And found myself in the Reagan Defense Department in the aerospace industry, yes. Doing work, turned out it was fundamental early work in what was then computer security.
Yeah.
You call your bank and you say, hey, that was fraudulent, we want our money back. The bank is under no obligation to give you your money back. You have to prove that the bank's security procedures were not commercially reasonable.
Right.
And there's a whole body of law.
And we want to remind you that we're here every Saturday at 3 p.m. on Call Toni Real Estate Radio on KTLK AM 1150, where we're committed to bringing you tools for positive change. If you tuned in late and you'd like to go back and listen to the full show, please go to calltoni.com. That's calltoni.com and click on the previous show's link. You can always call us on our off-air number. That's 888-309-9797. That's 888-309-9797. We want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and friend us on Facebook. And as always, we want you to have a magical, magical weekend. Thanks for tuning in.